So dear student, here is exercise 4.3 question number 2. Give the equations of two lines passing through 2, 14. How many more such lines are there and why? So my dear student, 2, 14 is what? That is the solution of the equation. Correct? So we need to start here. Solution. As 2, 14 is the solution of a linear equation. That is the solution for linear equation which we have to find. Okay, which we have to find. So suppose I'm choosing one example, I'm taking, suppose one example I'm choosing 7x minus y. If it is 7x minus y, then in place of x you need to put 2 here. So 7 2 ja 14. If you put the value of y 14 here, then 14 minus 14, and it will become 0. So dear student, one of the equation, if we settle down, then it will be 7x minus y equal to 0. Some more we can have. Suppose I am taking x plus y. Now think about this. X means 2, y means 14. 2 plus 14, that is 16. This is another equation. Okay. One more we can try. Okay. Very simple, very easy we are taking. Suppose only we are having x minus 2y. Think about this. X minus 2y. The value of x is 2. Minus 2 into 14. 14 2 ja 28. 2 minus 28. What is the answer? 2 minus 28 is minus 26. Very good, beta. Minus should be there. Minus 20. Very good. Minus 26 is the correct solution. So dear student, such a type of, we can have many equations. So let's come to the final conclusion. So we can have, through this all linear equation, we can come to the conclusion there are innumerable, means infinite, we can use the word. There are infinite number of lines. There are infinite number of lines which passes from through 2, 40. Which passes through 2, 40. This is the complete solution. So my dear students, such a type of innumerable equations can be possible, which we can form by our own, and that can passes through this single point 2, 14, means infinite number of lines that passes from this given point. Here is the complete solution for question number 2. Let's move with the 3 now. So let me read out the question. What we are given in the 3 number. If the point 3, 4 lies on the graph of the equation 3y equal to ax plus 7, find the value of a. Very easy question. Okay. So let's see how to start. This is the question 3. I am mentioning if the point, so on. Okay. So what we have to do here? Very simple, very easy. Here we are having 3, 4, which lies on the graph, right? We are given the point is 3, 4. Means this 3, 4 that passes from the graph, that the line linear equation we are given in the question 3y equal to ax plus c, and we want to find the unknown variable a value. Very simple, dear student, nothing to do in that. Only and only we need to substitute this value. because if we compare with x comma y, then x will be, the value of x will be 3 and the value of y will be 4. This is 3 and this is 4. Therefore, here 3, here a, here 7. Got it? So what we have to do here? What is the value of y here? Value of y equal to 4. What is the value of x? That is 3 here. So, my dear student, 3 4 are 12. 3 into 8, 3a plus 7. Clear to you? That is 12 equal to 3a plus 7. So, if I subtract, so I need to bring this to this side. So, 12 minus 7. You know very well 12 minus 7 is 5. So, 3a equal to 5 equal to a. So 3a, so a equal to this 3 will be in denominator, so it will be 5 by 3. Such a type of question generally asked in the exam. So dear student, practice this type of question. Very simple. Once again I am explaining, whatever the coordinates we are given in the question, we need to compare it with x and we need to compare it y. Means the first coordinate will be of x and the second one is for y. After continuing this, whatever the equation we are given, and sometimes here unknown variable you are given a, b, k also sometimes you will find. Yeah, m also you can find. Whatever the unknown variable whose value we are asked to find, nothing to do in the given equation, we need to substitute the value of x and y in place of required places. And then how to simplify linear equation, you know very well. Through that, we can find the value of unknown variable. This is question number 3. So exercise 4.3, so question number 4 is here. The taxi fare in a city is as follows. For the first kilometer, the fare is rupees 8, and for the subsequent distance, it is rupees 5 per kilometer. Taking the distance covered as x kilometer and total fare as rupees y, write a linear equation for this information and draw its graph. This is the question. Okay, so very simple, very easy, my dear student. Here the first kilometer, for we need to find here. Let me write the question in short first, then we are beginning. The question is famous question, that is the taxi. Okay, now I am giving you the solution for this question. Very simple. What is the total taxi fare for the first kilometer? Taxi fare for the, yes, you are correct, for the kilometer, that is 8. You are absolutely correct. For the first kilometer it is given 8 rupees, means 8 rupees is compulsory to have with you. Then second we need to find taxi for the next coming rupees 5, means next kilometer. For first kilometer is 8. Okay, first kilometer it is 8, but from next, leaving the first place, we will start with second kilometer, third kilometer, fourth kilometer. So how much amount we have to pay? Extra rupees 5. So yes, taxi fare equal to taxi fare per kilometer, right? That is the fixed charge. Taxi fare for per kilometer, that is coming rupees 5. And total fare we are considering here. Total fare, that will be become rupees y. Okay, that we are considering as rupees y. Then total distance, because distance is also important. Now without distance, how can we form equation? How many kilometers or like that? For that also we need to assume, so we need to write total distance equal to x kilometer. Its a unit will remain kilometer. Total distance equal to x kilometer. Got it? Now dear student, how to form the linear equation? This is y indicate total fare. So I need to write y here. What is a constant which we have to pay all time? for that amount as a taxi fare, that is rupees 8. That is also fixed charge. 8 rupees, yes beta, fixed charge. And here you can see, if we multiply the fare total distance, this much distance is there, and it will be multiplied by 5, because each and every kilometer we have to pay 5 rupees. So we do not know, here we are not given what is the total distance. So for total distance we are assuming x kilometer, sorry, total fare it is y rupees, and total distance that is x kilometer. Okay, so next step is, therefore y equal to 8 plus 5x. So we can arrange it like that, y equal to 5x plus 8. We can arrange it in that way. So y equal to 5x plus 8. This is the major linear equation which we are finding after assuming something. We are coming to the conclusion. The final equation should be this, y equal to 5x plus 8. Now in the next step, what to do, let's see. So my dear student, here I am requesting you, let's put the value now. As we know that this is x and this is y. Okay, so in the first of all, as we have chosen 0 as a value, first value, so I got 3. If I have 1 here, then I got 8. If I have minus 1, then I need to have here minus 2. Only 3 values we have taken here for this question, so don't draw this much only enough. Now let's put this value, or we can locate the point on the graph paper. Let's see. So my dear student, now question 4 is in continuation. What we have to do in that, we need to locate this point on a graph paper. For that, which coordinates? 0, 3, then 1, 8, and another is minus 1, minus 2. Okay, these 3 points we need to cover, we need to draw on a graph paper. Now let's decide on where it will be located. As x is connected here with 0, or 0 is connected with this x-axis, so this point must lies on y-axis. 1, 8, both the numbers are positive, so first quadrant. Minus 1, minus 2, both the coordinates negative. Both they are negative. That's why both they are negative. That's why they must lie in a third quadrant. Okay. So according to this thing, we need to draw the graph paper on a graph paper. Let's see. So be ready with your graph paper. Only 3 points we have taken here. So here I kept it ready. The graph paper is ready. Now I am going to draw the so we will start. Okay, so dear student, here 0, 3, 1, 8, minus 1, minus 2, these points we need to locate on a graph paper. So let's continue. According to the given detail, I need to go with 0, 3. So first of all, I am drawing vertical line, that is y-axis. This is y-axis. Okay. What about this side? Let's go with that also. So here this is x-axis. This is x-axis. Okay. So please note down, as it is y-axis, this one y dash, and this is x-axis, and this is x dash axis. Okay. Very simple, very easy. Now the axis where they are intersecting to each other, then that is origin. We call it origin. Now leaving one unit, we need to mention here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and so on. This side it will be also positive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and so on. Okay. This side also first one is -1, -2, -3, -4. And this side it is 1, -1, -2, -3, -4, and this is leaving one line I am mentioning -5. Okay. These are the points which I have located on the graph paper. Now which point we have to locate? First 0, 3. As I taught you 0, 3 it will lie here somewhere. So let me note down 0, 3 here. 1, 8. 1 is on x-axis and 8 will be on y-axis. This is 8. So that is 1, 8. Clear to you? Third, -1, -2. -1 indicate that it is related to first axis. So it is -1. Sorry, on the third quadrant, -1. And this -2 is here. Okay. So this point is -1, -2. Now let me join all these given points. Okay. Then what do we have? Let's find. So I'm using my scale with the proper measurement. I am stretching the line. Okay. And this line is itself which graph line? That you know very well. What was? So, my dear student, here question number 5 we are given. From the choice given below, choose the equation whose graph are given in figure A and figure B. Okay, dear. So, we are given here two graphs. Okay. We need to choose one by one from figure A out of 4 options, which one is correct, and out of 4 in figure B, which one is correct. Okay. So, very simple, very easy. Just look at your screen and see. First figure, in that we are given y equal to x, x plus y equal to 0, y equal to 2x and 2 plus 3y equal to 7x. Okay. Now in the first graph, if we substitute one by one all the value, like suppose I am choosing the first one. First one I am choosing, that is we are given y equal to x option. Okay. And which three coordinates we are given in the graph A? -1, 1, 0, 0 origin and 1, -1. Okay. So dear student, if I go with y equal to x, what it indicate? It indicate that the value of y and x must be similar. Means whatever the coordinates of x, it must be the coordinate of y. So see, you can see here -1, 1. They are similar but with opposite sign. So we can't say this equal to this. Not possible. So in the beginning only we come to know this is not possible. But what about 0, 0? As we know that 0, 0 is equal. But again 1, -1. If we substitute its a value in place of y equal to x, then that can also be not possible. They should be equal. So what we have to do? First we need to write here according to the question we are asked which equation is correct. So here first equation in that y equal to x, that doesn't satisfy this, so it's not possible. Let's try one more option, x plus y equal to 0. Dear student, you know very well the same sign with opposite number. Opposite number with the same sign, its a sum should be 0. This we already know very well. So in spite of that, you can choose this also, -1, 1, that is 0. 0 plus 0, that is 0. Then 1 plus in bracket -1. 1 minus 1, that is cancelling, so it will be 0. Clear to you? So my dear student, if we apply this for the question number 2, then it is valid. Therefore the correct solution for that is that is y equal to 2x. This is the correct solution. That is given in the third part. So please tick mark the third part here, and whatever the option you feel correct, you need to mention it in the book itself right now. Okay. Now we'll go with the figure B also. There we are given y equal to x plus 2, y equal to x minus 2, y equal to minus x plus 2, and x plus 2y equal to 6. Okay. So now we are in second part. We are in continuation. We are given these four equations, and in the graph, if you observe the coordinates which we are given are minus 1 comma 3, then it is 0 comma 2 I can see, and 2 comma 0 also given. These three coordinates are given. One by one, let's substitute the value here. If I write minus 1 here in place of x minus 1, then minus 1 plus 2, that is 1. But this is 1, but here this is y is 3. 3 equal to 1 possible? Not possible. So this is cancelled. We'll go with x minus 2 now. So let's try one of these. If I have y equal to 3, I am choosing. So here it will be 3. Got it? And this side minus 1 minus 2. It is minus 3. So again 3 not equal to minus 3. Not possible. So let's go with the next. This is also not possible. So now I am going to substitute its a value here. Minus is already there. What is x here? X is suppose minus 1 I am choosing. Then minus 1 plus 2. Minus plus 1 plus 2, that is coming 3. Once again I am explaining. In place of this minus 1 minus 1 plus 2, that is plus 1 1 plus 2 3. And you know very well this the value of y is 3 here. So this side also 3. Got it? So 3 equal to 3. So my dear student, according to this question, this is the right option. This is for B part. Okay. In the question 4, it's a B part. There are 4 equations we are given, which I have mentioned. But looking at the graph, whatever the coordinates we are given, let's note down and substitute this value, given value. Any of these 3 first you try. If it is not coming, it is coming yes, then move with the second. If it is coming yes, then move with the third. Like that you have to come to the conclusion. The third equation satisfy both the sides. Okay. So the correct answer is B. That is B, and it's a third part. So correct option for this is B, and it's a third part. This is B and it's a third part according to the question. That is correct. So here is the completion of question number 4.